Hello, I hope you are doing well. So today is our day for of solving 50 SQL based problems on Leetcode to be able to crack any SQL interview. Okay, so today's problem is about article views. We are given a table named views which have four columns: article ID, author name, viewer ID, and view date. Okay, there is no primary key in this table, means we can have the same rows multiple times in the table, and each row of this table indicates that someone viewed their article, okay, written by some xyz author. Note that equal author id and viewer id indicates the same person. Okay, now you know that there might be another table of users, and user can be an author or a simple user. Okay, so whenever someone views the article, the views table gets a new row added with the author id and viewer id. Okay, so we can have the same author id and viewer id if an author sees its own article. Okay, so we have to write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. Okay, so we have to list down all those authors which have viewed their own articles. Okay, at least once. They can be it can be even more than one, but the condition is they have at least viewed their own profile, means there is at least one time in the table where author id and the viewer id is same. Okay, we have to return the result table in the ascending order based on the id. Okay, now which id they have not mentioned for sure. Author id, because we have to um, list down the authors IDs. Okay, so let's go through the example test case. We are given some data where we have author IDs and viewer IDs. We have to list down all those author IDs which have at least viewed their article once. Okay, which have viewed their article. So if you notice, we have to sort out those rows where article author ID and viewer ID is same. So here we have author ID and viewer ID same, and besides that here we have author IDs and viewer ID same. So author 7 have viewed their their own article, and author with id 7 have viewed his own article. Okay, it doesn't matter that the author with id 4 have viewed his article twice. Okay, we have to mention the author id only once in the result. Okay, we have to mention 7 and 4, but no, we have to sort it by id, so it would be 4 and then 7 in the result. So yes, here you can see we have given output as 4 and 7. Now if you see that in our output our column name is id, while we have to list down author ids, here our table name is author id. So in this query we are going to use many other concepts beside select, where, and select from and where. Okay, so this is the basic thing. We will be using select, then we will be using from, then we will have for, and besides that we have order by in this case. Okay, order by id. Now another thing is our select column, our column name, the column name in our table and the column name in our result table should be different. So we will be renaming our table. Okay, we have a table column name. Okay, we are have to get the author id and we have to display it as id, not the author id. So select author id as id. This will make our result column name as id. Okay, and from what is our table name? Our table name is views, and yes, we are going right, and where author id is equals to viewer id. Okay, so these are the conditions. This now let's run this query. We have not yet dealt with how our query will deal with displaying the author id for once only. We will be doing it after running the test case to see how our this query responds. Okay, you can see that we have failed the test case just because our result returned the author id for twice, while we just need to display the author id once. Doesn't matter how many times it have viewed its article, we just need to display one author id once. Okay, so for that purpose there is a keyword called distinct that is used in the SQL. This keyword just filter our result, the result of our query such that it removes the duplicate rows, and it will just return us the distinct mean unique IDs. Like currently we had 4, 4 and 7, so it will make us 4 and 7 only, because 4 was duplicate, so it will make it 1. Okay, so now let's run the query again, and we are going to pass the test case. Yes, okay, test case is accepted. Now let's submit the solution to see if it passes all the test cases or not. Okay, so yes, we have passed the test cases and we have beaten 94.88% of the users with MS SQL Server. That's really great. Okay, bye. Let's meet together. Let's meet tomorrow with another problem.